My goal is to make sure that people are aware that veterans need these service dogs. They go over, they fight for us, they come back. Some of them come back with PTSD, have mental, emotional issues. And it's our job, I feel, to help them get back to a life of normalcy because of what they've been doing for us. So, on my radio show, the Bobby Bones Show, we've been raising money to buy dogs for service members. They cost $20,000 each, which is crazy that they cost that much, but they have to be specially trained. And so we start doing it, and then Purina is also doing it, Purina Dog Chow. And what's great is we've now combined. They've been doing this for 3 years. It's our second year together. And what we're doing as a team is anytime you go and you buy this bag of dog chow that's behind me, the first thing they do is make a donation to either Got Your Six Support Dogs or the Tony La Russa Foundation to make sure that our veterans can get a dog. The second thing, and this is where it comes into play, even if you don't have dogs and you just want to help veterans, that there is legislation going through right now that if you go over to dogchow.com/service, you'll be able to read all about it. It's the Pause for Veterans Therapy Act. You can actually just click who your senator is, and the email is already written, and send them a note. We got to get it through the Senate.
Where does that passion come from? There's so many initiatives. I mean, we can go on and on about different types of things that people are doing. Why pick this organization, this initiative, and this specific group of people?
Well, to me, I realize that I wouldn't be able to do what I do if it weren't for, our veterans fighting for us. And I'm just so grateful. And, we do a lot of things for our veterans. We build houses for them. We get American flags, but this here is something we can do to veterans who've just come back, who need help. And so as I've been trying to find ways to help, I found this was the most effective use of my time and my energy.
Let's speak really quickly on American Idol. Okay. A lot of things have changed. We're like, what's going on? Are shows even going to come back as they were? Any insight on that? Are we going to be like this doing American Idol? I mean,
I don't think so. So, my goal is to be able to finish my Nat Geo show to get over to Idol. And their goal is, they've been doing auditions virtually, but that's the audition part. The goal is to be performing again for, Hollywood Week, Hawaii. If we go back to Hawaii for the main show, of course, things will be a little different. But my prediction is right now that it's going to be real humans and real cameras. And at least I hope. We did a great job last year, but I feel like this year it's going to be back to normal-ish.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we have another show in the mix, Dancing with the Stars. You formerly won, and I know that you had a conversation with Carol Baskin. I know it was a phone call. Can you tell me what was going through your mind, first of all? Because I don't know what I would say to her if I was on the phone.
Well, I had been trying to get her on the show for 6 months since Tiger King came out, and to get her was cool. And she herself never came on as, hey, I'm Carol Baskin, I'll come on your show. But because I know everybody at Dancing with the Stars, like, you have to get Carol Baskin. So she came on. I didn't want to hit her with the, did you kill your husband? So what I did is I talked about dancing and how tough it is and how the underdog, 'cause that's what I was. And then she kind of opened the door up to Tiger King. And I said, hey, do you feel like you were portrayed right? She said no. So I went to a really good place. And I left feeling like, okay, I feel like maybe Carol Baskin got a little bit of a bad rap on that show. Not sure. Listen, I don't know what she did, but I feel like maybe that show wasn't fair to her.
Do you have any favorites?
Well, I love that show Cheer on Netflix, and I've had a chance to get to know Monica, the coach, a little bit. And so I'm rooting for her. AJ McLean's my guy from the Backstreet Boys. I've known him for a long time. I mean, he's been over to the house a couple times too. So I root for those two, but Sharna is my partner when we won. And it's hard not to root against someone that you spent so much time with and that you won with. So, as far as the talent go, those are the two I'm rooting for, but I'm always there for Sharna as well.